they're standing outside, and a guy comes with a flashlight.
So I could have sworn that I saw someone run here, and
It's been like consistently like in.
It's like even lower.
Huh? What?
The first video tonight comes from Phantasma House Paranormal, a UK-based paranormal investigation channel focused on raw, uncut ghost evidence inside historic and abandoned buildings. The team emphasizes transparency, real-time reactions, and detailed post-investigation replay analysis rather than dramatic narration or staged scares. It is September 11th, 2020, in Compton, Surrey, England, United Kingdom. The team, joined by Surrey Paranormal, explore the interior of an old building that has served as a private house, hotel, and restaurant. Attention turns to a narrow staircase believed to have once been used by staff or maids. Earlier in the investigation, a small ball placed on the stairs appears to move. One team member suggests it may have been kicked or thrown, but no clear footage confirms it. To eliminate coincidence or interference, the lead investigator resets the experiment, carefully placing the ball back on the step.
The reason why I'm filming like that, because people might think, oh, it's set up, why would you be filming like that? But that's why, because the ball just flew off.
During later review of the footage, the ball is seen suddenly launching off the stair at speed, traveling upward toward the investigator. The movement is rapid and forceful. Crucially, none of the team react in the moment, indicating it went completely unnoticed during filming.
The ball flew at her.
Someone there, and then the ball come flying at me. I swear to God. None of us caught that.
I didn't even see it, I was looking over here. It sounded like...
What, it hit you? No, it didn't hit me, honestly.
The team review the clip together and react with genuine surprise. They acknowledge that their focus had been elsewhere when the movement occurred, explaining why no one responded in real time.
Okay, so nothing happened then, and then someone else from Surrey Paranormal went up, tried to kind of like see to the ghost spirit, whatever it was, kick it at me. Obviously you see it in the video. I don't know if that's in the original version, I maybe cut it down a bit, but yeah, this is the full uncut. You'll see it's completely uncut, the whole 6 minutes, nothing's faked. There's no bats, there's no like debris, no someone throwing a bit of newspaper up the stairs like a few people have said. But at the end, obviously I'm going to show it in slow motion, you can see exactly what it is. But I mean, we think it's like a maid, because those stairs we found out were maid stairs. Because it was an old house and they have like their own little staircase, little narrow staircase. Months later, we actually went back, didn't get anything, did a big full like half-hour spirit box session on those stairs, but didn't get anything.
Verbal requests are made for the ball to move again. The staircase is inspected, and the ball is repositioned multiple times to test whether gravity or vibration could have caused the earlier motion. Despite repeated attempts, no further movement occurs. The footage is later replayed in slow motion, clearly showing the ball leaving the stair with apparent force. No visible debris, vibration, or nearby contact is observed in the frame. The team note that no one was close enough to physically cause the motion. Months later, they return to the same staircase and conduct an extended spirit box session, but no additional activity is captured. While the staircase's historical use leads to speculation about a former maid, no firm conclusions are drawn. What makes this encounter unsettling is not a loud reaction or dramatic moment, but the fact that the most significant event was only discovered after the investigation had already ended. Before we move on, if you're enjoying the video so far, leaving a like really helps. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. We recently passed 50,000 subscribers, and that's entirely because of you. The next target is 100,000 before the end of the year. Ambitious, but worth aiming for. There's a hidden word somewhere in this video. See if you can spot it. Now, let's continue. The next horrifying video comes from Jackson James, an urban exploration channel focused on abandoned malls, derelict buildings, and high-risk locations across the United States. The content centers on raw, real-time exploration, where danger stems from unpredictable people, illegal activity, and unstable structures, rather than staged horror. It is January 8, 2025, in Jackson, Mississippi, United States.
It's homeless people. I want to get out here. I would rather see them first than see us first. They're right on us right now. They know we're here. We just said hello. Let's just go.
The explorers approach the abandoned mall late at night, joking as they slip through unlocked doors. At first, the interior appears empty and silent. Scattered trash and debris line the floors, creating an uneasy undertone beneath the casual atmosphere.
We made it out. Oh my God, that was stressful, bro. Oh my God. It's good to be alive, baby.
Moving deeper inside, they begin noticing bedding, personal belongings, and clear signs that people are living in parts of the mall. Faint voices and subtle movement in the shadows immediately shift the mood. The group lowers their voices, debating whether to continue or quietly leave, aware they may not be alone.
They just chased us out of the building. We're standing outside, and a guy comes with a flashlight, running at us. Holy First one back to the car, just because I'm fast like that, but we got...
While driving away, they pass a large building fire nearby. They speculate it may have been started by someone sheltering in the area. The blaze reinforces the volatility of the environment and the unpredictability of the night.
We're about to leave, and all of a sudden there's like a bang, like it sounded like a bunch of stuff moving, or like got knocked over. Homeless people for sure, dude. This city's scary even during the day. Gotta get the hell out of here.
Returning to the mall in daylight, scraping and metal tearing noises echo from above. They realize individuals are actively removing metal from the roof. The constant industrial sounds maintain tension, reminding them the building is far from empty.
Now I think they might be mad at us for filming. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on right now. Kind of weird. I don't know if this is like an illegal operation for like scrapping, or if they're supposed to be here now, they're gonna call the police on us. So I don't know. I think we should.
The group encounters workers inside the mall. Uncertain whether the activity is authorized, they worry about police involvement. When the workers notice the cameras, the explorers film briefly before choosing to leave quickly to avoid escalation. What begins as routine exploration escalates into a night defined by unpredictability, signs of occupancy, a sudden chase, structural hazards, fire, and potential law enforcement involvement. By the end, they leave shaken but unharmed. The experience reinforces that, in abandoned urban environments, the real threat is rarely paranormal. It is the presence of other people and the instability of the structures themselves. The next chilling video comes from ProperScaryYT, a UK-based paranormal investigation channel focused on real-time explorations of haunted locations and urban legends. Known for minimal exaggeration, on-location reactions, and the use of REM pods, spirit boxes, EMF devices, and the Estes method to document unexplained activity. It is March 15th, 2025, in the United States. Old Alton Bridge, commonly known as Goatman's Bridge.
So now we are on the infamous Goatman's Bridge. Basically, the story of this bridge is about a African-American man named Oscar who was a shepherd, and he was very good at doing his job. He was nicknamed the Goatman.
Because of that, because he was so successful, certain members of a certain group wore white hoods, KKK, they didn't like him. So because of that, they basically captured him and came here and put a noose around his head and threw him over the edge to basically to lynch him. But when they looked over the edge to make sure he was there hanging, he was just...
The team arrives just after midnight on Friday the 13th, recounting the legend of Oscar, the shepherd allegedly lynched at the bridge whose body was said to have disappeared. As they step onto the wooden structure, equipment is set up and tested, including a REM pod and a flashlight trigger. The surrounding woods and flowing water produce constant ambient noise, building tension before any direct communication begins.
Goatman. No. No.
Oh my god,
Holy
straight up.
Oh my lord.
Wait, look there! Holy crap! Fuck yeah.
Bro, I fucking hate the dark.
During a spirit box session, responses come through that resemble the word help, along with references to Oscar. The replies appear to align closely with the questions being asked. The correlation intensifies the atmosphere, and the group grows noticeably more serious.
Dude, that was
Goatman's
that
here.
sounded like a goat.
Oh my god,
Oh my god, is that?
It's Goatman.
I was like, is that burning flesh I smell?
I don't smell shit, guys.
Oh my god, I'm sick to my stomach over here. Fuck, Goatman. Sounds like it's in that area.
The combination of sound and smell creates a chaotic moment, though no visible source is identified.
Listen. All in my head.
Is everything in our heads?
Everything's in his head right now, if that's what you're saying. All he's hearing is the radio channels flipping and voices coming through. And you can use those voices to speak with him and answer our questions. So is anyone here? Can you say who you are? Say what your name is? Or just say hello or hi?
Is any spirit here on this bridge with us right now? Go ahead and you can talk through my friend Kyle here.
Kyle undertakes the Estes method, isolating himself from external sound while listening through headphones. As responses filter through the spirit box, he reports dizziness, disorientation, and the sensation of being touched on the shoulder. Fragmented phrases referencing watching and presence are spoken aloud, while the REM pod activates during questioning. Despite the apparent interaction, no clear identity or explanation is confirmed. As the session continues, movement in the surrounding water and woods becomes more noticeable, later attributed to wildlife. With activity slowing and no visual confirmation of anything present, the team decides to conclude the investigation. While certain elements may have rational explanations, the timing of responses, unexplained sounds, physical sensations, and equipment activations leave the experience unresolved. The team departs the bridge uncertain of what, if anything, interacted with them, but acknowledging the lingering unease the location left behind. The next shocking video of the night comes from Exploring the Lost, a US-based paranormal and urban exploration channel that live streams investigations inside abandoned and historic locations. The team uses EVP apps, necrophonic, ghost tube, EMF meters, and night vision cameras to document alleged voices, shadow movement, and physical sensations in real time. It is May 14th, 2022, in a historic abandoned building in the United States. On Friday the 13th, the team enters the building with all devices active. Almost immediately, subtle activity is reported. Voices filtering through apps, a strong mothball-like smell, and minor physical discomfort, including dizziness and headaches. Despite the heaviness in the atmosphere, the investigators remain composed, asking questions respectfully to gauge whether anything is interacting.
Here.
It disappeared.
Legit, in my camera, I'm watching right here, I saw it literally looked like something moved. I saw like arm and a head, like above the torso, shoulder, head. That was insane. Okay, we're stepping away. This is Necro's on right now. Did I just see you walk past the phone?
I think it just said go to hell.
Through EVP apps, phrases such as help me and hug are heard. The tone suggests possible distress rather than aggression. The team interprets the responses as an attempted communication, which adds emotional weight to the session.
Something undulate. Oh, there it goes, it's moving, it's moving. Can you come down the steps? There it goes again. Now I see it, it's waving.
On the steps?
Nope, now it's walking off. It looks like it's walking off towards this. I think it's walking off towards whatever that is over that way. It's not coming towards me.
What's coming where?
Can you shine a light for us one more time?
The responses shift in tone. Words such as disrespectful and references to judgment come through devices. The investigators note that the atmosphere feels heavier compared to earlier moments, though no direct threat is made.
Why is Satan judging you? What did you do? Did you do something evil? We haven't even been here long, and I'm getting like ghost tube like crazy here.
There's a doorbell up here. I mean, I don't want to ring it on.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
What did Satan do? Is Satan here at this house? I am. I wanted to get a good shot of the house. Look at that tree, though.
A dark figure is perceived descending a staircase. Footstep-like sounds are heard, despite the team confirming they are stationary. The moment is tense, but they continue documenting methodically, rather than reacting dramatically.
Who was judged? The girl? What girl? Run again. Why do you want us to run? Who are you? How many spirits are stuck here? 10. 10. I heard 10. Is there 10 spirits trapped here? That was like Zugut, which is like German.
Yeah, I'll check different language.
Yeah, I just heard German come through. Whoa. Like Sir Gut. I only know one person that spoke German in my life, and it was a guy.
Several investigators report sensations of pressure, dizziness, and recurring unusual smells. Device responses suggest multiple presences, some appearing neutral or curious, others more unsettling in tone. No visual confirmation accompanies the sensations.
Is there good and evil here? Me? Sure. Yes. All right, I got one last question for you before we go. If there's anything I can do to help you, if there's anything you want to say to your family, to anybody out there, feel free to say it now. So if you have anything to say, come over here, say it to the camera, and maybe it'll help you go. Let these cars pass. Do any spirits come outside the house? Yes. If there's anybody here that can talk, that has anything to say to family, to somebody that hurt you, to anything, feel free to speak now. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let it go. The first thing I heard was like nerve, but then I heard a woman say, "Put me in jail."
Yeah, I swear I heard jail.
And I just mentioned you that earlier about him locking, about her being locked up like downstairs.
Yeah.
You put me in jail. I wonder if she's talking to the man of the, oh wow,
And
okay.
you said it was like a deep president voice.
This is ooh.
This is interesting.
Okay, so I didn't mean to pause it, but go ahead and speak. Got a hello here.
Yeah, that heard hello.
Locked up.
We were.
I heard get him. Heard Sebastian again.
Yeah.
Who's Sebastian?
More.
Did it? I think it just said something I can't repeat. No, another one. Sound like it said we digger.
Yeah.
No,
What?
I was like, is that what I thought I just said?
Yeah.
Do you miss being alive? Yeah, they hear it. They heard it in the chat too. They said, yeah, it starts with us. Are you trapped or stuck here? You said you think? You want help?
I thought it said maybe.
What do you need help with?
Uh-oh. Pew, pew. Oh,
Yep.
That was a
We call those rabbits.
rabbits, yeah. Rabbit hole.
We call those rabbits.
Rapid, like.
No, we call it rapid. We call it rabbits. All right, everybody, those are rabbits. You know what happens when we hear rabbits. We're out. I'm closing this session. If there is anybody here that would like to speak to me, you can speak to me now. Feel free while...
As the investigation winds down, the team continues recording EVP and capturing photographs. They maintain respectful dialogue, encouraging any spirits to move on peacefully, while ensuring all evidence is preserved for later review. Throughout the night, the activity appears sustained rather than isolated. Voices, reported shadow movement, physical sensations, and shifting responses create the impression of layered presence within the building. While no definitive proof is captured, the consistency of reported experiences leaves the team unsettled. They conclude the live stream acknowledging that whatever occurred inside the building responded intelligently to communication, but whether the source was paranormal or environmental remains unresolved. The next video comes from Beyond the Shadows, a paranormal investigation and haunted exploration channel focused on immersive, real-time investigations at locations associated with tragic events and reported unexplained activity. The team uses spirit boxes, EVP recorders, EMF meters, necrometer-style apps, motion devices, and ritual-style offerings, while while documenting raw reactions and acknowledging real-world safety risks. It is December 23rd, 2023, in Griffith Park, Los Angeles, California, United States.
Yeah. Oh, something over here.
Something. Yeah, I heard rustling, and that's literally what I asked
for.
It's
still going.
Right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. However, it is on airplane mode. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to go ahead and pull out this app that is going to allow spirits to basically manipulate the frequencies and the energies that are in this particular area. We have been feeling some hot spots and some cold spots.
Upon arrival, they introduce the picnic bench site, linked to a couple who reportedly died there on Halloween night in 1976. Offerings are placed on the bench, including candles, incense, wine, roses, chocolates, and handwritten notes. Multiple devices are positioned around the table. Almost immediately, investigators comment on intense cold spots and a noticeably heavy atmosphere concentrated near the bench.
Those candles went up.
What is it saying?
Sadistic.
Sadistic.
What does that mean?
Yes, it is!
Wait, what?
What the heck?
That's crazy.
Wait. It's literally like saying like full sentences. It's never done that to us before, not even in our last investigation.
Sadistic has to do something with pain, right?
No, sadistic is like something like messed up, like torture almost. Oh,
Pleasure.
maybe.
The words appear in direct response to questions being asked, escalating concern that something may be interacting with them.
There's no way. Hayden? You just said my name! I said Hayden.
You just said Hayden right now, bro.
Did you?
What the heck?
Did you say my name? Huh?
It said, huh?
Huh?
What?
Footstep-like sounds are heard nearby. One team member reports seeing a figure moving up a hill, not far from their position. Uncertainty grows as they question whether the presence could be paranormal or a real individual in the park.
There's one right here.
Like
a figure, like a person.
Like a transparent figure?
No, like I look like a real person.
Right there. That's the last place I saw them. Right where that X is at on the light. You see it next to that branch or that tree, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I saw somebody walk right up the hill.
Like 2 legs.
A person.
With the.
Guys, I don't think it was a spirit. It was an actual fucking person. They just walked right up.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here. That's dangerous. Everyone stick together. I don't want to go off and pick up one piece of commit by myself. So everyone stick close together.
I'll stay with you. Bye.
While packing equipment, one investigator reacts in sudden fear after seeing something briefly appear in front of him near the REM pod. The moment causes immediate panic and reinforces their decision to end the session. After retreating from the bench area, the investigators note that the intense cold sensation disappears almost instantly once distance is created. They reflect on whether the activity was environmental, psychological, spiritual, or possibly connected to the earlier stalker message. The investigation ends earlier than planned due to safety concerns. What remains unresolved is whether the night's events were strictly paranormal in nature, influenced by expectation and environment, or complicated by the possibility of another physical presence nearby. Before we get into the next clip, around 70% of people watching aren't subscribed. We're working toward 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you're enjoying the video, hitting subscribe really does help. All right, let's get back to it. The last video of the night comes from Hannah Ringer, a UK-based paranormal exploration channel focused on abandoned locations, urban legends, and immersive night investigations. Her content blends casual, real-time reactions with tools such as dowsing rods and spirit boxes, combining storytelling with photography and exploration. It is May 19th, 2022, in the abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike, Pennsylvania, United States.
We're not sure if it's a person or not. We kind of don't really want to run into anybody else here. Who knows who they are? So we think it's a person because it looks like it's moving, but we're not entirely sure yet. Another light turned on, so there's
that
people.
Top part has a striker on it. You just
Update, they passed us. They didn't say anything. Carly tried talking to them.
Hannah and her boyfriend meet with members of the Dumb Squad to revisit the abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike tunnels. The tunnels stretch long and dark ahead of them, largely silent and isolated. As they approach the entrance, distant moving lights appear deeper inside the tunnel system. The sight immediately creates tension, raising uncertainty about who or what might already be inside. Several figures carrying lights move further ahead in the tunnel. The group cannot determine whether they are other explorers or something unexplained. Attempts to communicate receive no clear response. The silent passing of the figures leaves the team unsettled as they continue cautiously forward.
So we got out the dowsing rods to talk to whatever we talked to last time. So, cross-street asked me correct or no. Is there somebody here with us right now? That crossed very quickly. It crossed like super fast.
Inside a tunnel room, where Hannah previously reported experiencing activity, she sets up dowsing rods to attempt contact. The rods appear to respond to her questions, crossing in response to certain prompts. The reactions mirror aspects of her prior experience at the same location, reinforcing her belief that something may still be present.
So I could have sworn that I saw someone run here, and I thought it was Tyler because Tyler was over there, this way.
How close to the building?
All the way, like super close. Like they were right there. I saw ahead. I thought it was Tyler, but Tyler was standing right over there.
More lights appear deeper inside the tunnel, while a flare burns nearby. The group becomes concerned about approaching individuals, unsure whether the flare will alarm them or escalate the situation. The confined darkness amplifies the suspense.
So there's a bat flying in there. Oh, yep. I want to see pictures so bad. Fucking don't fall. Yeah.
The tight, enclosed space combined with the sudden movement makes navigation difficult and heightens the physical danger of the environment. The exploration blends potential paranormal activity with real-world risk. Unknown figures in the tunnel, responsive dowsing rods, a close-range shadow sighting, and sudden bat activity combine to create sustained tension. Whether the experiences were supernatural, other explorers, or environmental factors, the abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike proves to be dark, unpredictable, and physically hazardous. The investigation highlights how isolation, limited visibility, and uncertainty can make even simple moments feel amplified inside such vast, abandoned spaces. Thanks for watching. If those 6 encounters rattled you, be sure to give the video a like and subscribe for more creepy content every week. The next mystery might be even darker than this one.